Hello, and welcome to the second edition of the 2012 Power Rankings in the Murfreesboro Auction League. We're going to cut right to the chase. Checking in at number 10, we have a new person at the bottom, and that person is Chase Johnson. Congratulations, Chase. With a winning percentage of 35%. He ranks about 10% lower than everyone else, so got to give him his due there. I would look for some positive notes for this team. Robinson Cano's hit a home run in the last 10 games, so there's that. Daniel Murphy hit 2 home runs yesterday. I feel bad for whoever is playing him. It's got to be tough to swallow. Another very positive note is that he has the best pitcher in baseball. That is Mr. Chris Sale. Will be interesting to see what Chase does with this team. If he trades the studs for some futures or tries to fight his way back, which is totally possible in a 5x5 matchup league, so you never know. Checking in at number 9, we have Mr. Doug Burkhofer, Markham 8 dude. Injuries have certainly played a part, as they have for everyone, but Michael Morse coming back can help if he ever turns it around, or if he's just a bad player, which is totally possible. He's got the corpse of Kevin Youkilis. We'll see if going to Chicago will help that. Pretty good pitching staff, though, so you can never count them out here, with the likes of Zimmerman, Cueto, Miley, Matt Cain, and see if Markham comes off the DL and helps it all. Checking in at number 8, we have, where's he at? Excuse me for 1 second. There we go. Greinke for Cy Young in 2012. Computer was slow there. Congratulations to G-Unit here. I believe it's one of the lowest spots I've had him on. He's had to suffer the death of Eric Hosmer, which both the Royals and himself have had to feel that pain, so it's just something you can't prepare for. You can't prepare for Carl Crawford getting hurt either, or Ryan Howard, who looks to be coming back, though, so that could be a... He certainly can't be worse than Eric Hosmer. He's got the roller coaster of Max Scherzer at pitcher. Has the best closer in baseball, Fernando Rodney, and in some eyes the greatest player ever in Mr. Stanton, who will be in the 2012 Home Run Derby. I hope, for our league's sake, he gets to go up against Adam Dunn. Checking in at number 7 here, we have Charlie Hoffman, a man who has made more moves, 4 more moves than last year, I think. He's at 4 this year. Obviously, all he cares about is Anthony Rizzo has been called up, and you would have to think at the salary we have him at, $15 for a free agent pickup, he'll be keeping him. Has also enjoyed a nice little comeback from Gordon Beckham the past few weeks, dealing with Jose Altuve being hurt, and Mike Moustakas is on his bench for some reason. Besides myself, he has the worst pitching in the league, so I like to give him a shout out for that. I love bad pitching. My team, I think, backs that statement up. He's got Matt Moore, who has certainly been disappointing. Tim Lincecum died. He does have Felix DeBrant, though, so things look to be on the up and up there. Coming in at number 6 here. A little bit of sleeping giant, in my opinion. We've got Brooks Was Here. Like Adam Dunn, last year he was down in the dumps. A lot of injuries. Still has those this year, of course, but like Adam Dunn, he is back. B-A-C, back. Mark Trumbo going bonkers. Adam Dunn going absolutely bonkers. He's got some guys coming back, possibly sooner than later. Longo and Ellsbury. Not sure about Longo, actually, after the setback, but it looks like Tulu will be out a while, so that's certainly not good. He's got some decent pitching, Price and Lee, even though I think Chris Davis has as many wins as Cliff Lee, but hey, who needs wins in this league? We go with the real stat of quality starts. Moving onward and upward, number 5, we have myself, Mr. Chase Utley. Nice to see him homer last night. It's $4 keeper there, boys. Unfortunately, I have not started a first baseman this year. Kendra Morales is starting there right now. So, went out and made a move for first baseman. This team's just about bad pitching. That's all it is. I think the best pitcher on this roster could be Jared Parker. Jared Parker or Hiroki Kuroda. So that's enough about that. I don't like talking about that bad team. Number 4 could be a controversial pick here. Even though he's second in the standings, has been at first for most of the year. We've got the Kempire's Bad Hammy. Another guy that's had to deal with a death, which is, sad. You can't predict it. Ryan Zimmerman passed early this year. I think it was right after he got $120 million. That's a really good contract. It makes Jason Worth's contract look good. Yeah, but he couldn't have planned for that. Looks like Kim's going to be out till late July. Gardner, I think he's out probably about the same amount of time. He's starting Saltalamacchia at utility right now. Might be working though. He's hit a lot of home runs. Personal favorite of mine, Colby Rasmus, going absolutely off. Jason Hayward also going off. And Carlos Beltran and Jed Lowry playing out of their minds. Pretty interesting pitching staff. He's got the big guys like Verlander and Strasburg, and has enjoyed fantastic years from Lance Lynn and Dickey. If Lance Lynn and Dickey keep being 2 of the top 10 pitchers in the MLB, it's going to be a tough team to beat. Checking in at number 3, where he also ranks in the standings, we've got Team Utterback. Very offensive team with some great surprises in the pitching. AJ Burnett has had a great year. Tonight is Trevor Bauer hour, so that's exciting. That's obviously probably going to be a keeper unless he needs Tommy John like his teammate Dan Hudson. Tough pick there for whoever drafted Dan Hudson. Yeah, this team's about offense. He dealt one of his favorite players, Felix, because he's got those surprise pitching performances from people like Burnett and whatnot, so he felt he'd get another bat, take out a black hole of a utility spot. So he got Mark Teixeira, who is certainly a bat, and he's enjoyed great years from McCutchen and Votto. Votto has been absolutely crazy this year. Still wish he would have been traded to Toronto. Coming in at number 2, I have to own up and say my system was wrong and my opinion was wrong on this guy. I had him ranked dead last in the last power ranking, so I was totally wrong there. So number 2, robbing the fantasy cradle. This is a very interesting team, because while it is doing pretty well right now, I believe it's in 4th. He's absolutely set for the future. He has the best player in baseball at Mike Trout at $1, so that's like having Carlos Gonzalez at $1 for the next couple of years. Also got Bryce Harper, who will certainly going to give you some power. And he's also striving now. He's got Konerko, and he just made a trade. Got some more bats. I think this team, besides the next team on our list, is probably going to be the team to beat. Took a little bit of a blow with Andy Pettitte breaking his leg, ankle, or whatever he did, and but he's got some people that are just as good, if not better, than Andy Pettitte on the bench. Von Nova and Jonathan Neese. Ted Lilly might be back at some point. Who's to say? Yeah, I really like this team, though. It's going to contend this year, and then next year he's got so much of a head start on everyone. It's going to be pretty favorable for him. Our number 1 team, and this has been the case for the year in my computer's opinion and also my opinion, the Toronto Twosome. Sounds dirty. This guy also has it's looking like a pretty good chance of having a great future as well as contending this year. Got people like Jason Kipnis, the number 1 fantasy second baseman, for most of the year for $1. He's got Cespedes for $1. Nice little power speed guy. A lot more power than speed. And then he's got the people that are certainly going to help him contend this year, with Edwin Encarnacion having a huge year. Obviously Joey Bats is going to lead the majors in homers. A lot of power, RBIs, and runs on this team. And then a pretty good pitching staff despite CeCe going down yesterday. Vogelsong having a great year. Bumgarner recently acquired Felix. Vance Worley having a nice year. Gonna get some help back too. Lewis and Hellickson on the DL. I like this team a lot, and I think it's a matchup nightmare for a lot of people. You're gonna need to have your offense have a really good week to beat them. Alright, that is it. Apologies for the delay. We will be back in, I think, 3-4 weeks with another batching of rankings. God bless.